Wicked, wicked, wicked.
You just feel really calm at the fully lengthened.
Wicked, wicked, wicked.
The longest road is probably consistency over time.
Wicked, wicked, wicked.
So what a thing I've been noticing a lot, training different people and just watching people work out in general, like a lot of people when they first train with me, they have a big issue with grip. Their forearms burn out like crazy because I'm not a fan of straps. I'm not a fan of like wraps at all. I used to use them a lot when I was younger, and I realized how much it was affecting my development because I just wasn't connecting with things. I wasn't learning how to like really lock onto my hand and connect through my whole pathway in my arm. So it's just like I found a lot of people when they were doing back things, whether you want to, I'm going to grip like this on here, but you can grip here, wherever it is, right? So when I grip things, it's like you don't have to have this death grip from the time you grab the weight to the time you pull it to the time you whatever. It's like, oh, people are over gripping. They don't understand that you can let your grip slip a bit. So I'm like, I'm letting go of my grip. I'm not squeezing palm to the handle. I'm like holding fingertips. So it's almost like a claw grip where I'm just hooking on things and keeping the weight in the hook. And you'll see like different lifting companies, like you see those guys with like a hook strap, or you see those like there's a little grab thing where people like, so it's teaching people like to elongate that grip to create less tension in the arms. So I'm not holding my pull in my arms and I can only get to here and then I'm pulling with my hand. So they're starting to pull by squeezing their hand and flexing their arm and pulling in. And pulling in. You can still get good development that way, there's nothing wrong with it. But that's why people's arms burn out. Right? So it's like, even when this weight is light now, even if it's heavy, I'm gonna use this hook grip that I have so that I have a loose palm and it's just hands. So when I actually do pull, I squeeze my grip. So I squeeze my grip in and then I let it relax out again. And I'm grabbing palm to it, so I'm smushing palm to it and grabbing through. So I'm relaxing again. And this idea of hook gripping and letting out with a hook grip, one will like calm down this whole chain. So your shoulders, back, and arm and forearm aren't going to be engaged all the time and like basically holding the weight and stabilizing and grabbing. It's like I'm relaxing out to my length and I'm grabbing back. I'm relaxing and I'm grabbing back. It's the same adage as like, it's not like a direct correlation obviously, but like a boxer. When boxers fight or like UFC fighters fight, they don't stand like this when they're fighting. They're not clenching their fists all the time. And like every shot they throw is like their hands are clenched. It's my hands are open and I'm blocking with my hand or I'm doing whatever, and when I go to throw, I'm tensing my hand. Or I'm throwing my fist, like I'm clinching on impact. So I'm not burning out this like my forearms where they're like everything's tight all the time. I'm creating all this lactic acid buildup. So it's the same in lifting, right? It's like you'll see when you're doing a lot of back work, because a lot of my back work is like supersets and drop sets and triple sets, whatever it might be. So people that aren't accustomed to that, they're having a hard time, like their grip's failing before they're actually failing, right? Because they're not understanding like, I don't need to death grip the shit out of everything I pull, nor do I need to death grip everything that I press. I can allow my body to hold the weight and lock down, and I can move through things. Or I can, when I need to pull, that's when I tense and I grab through, right? So it's just like a little something I saw. This girl's stealing my hoodie.
Nice t-shirt.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to say about that.